窓から覗き込んだ下界を駆け抜ける勇者よ。何が好きか嫌いか互いのそういう点を探して影の月明かり締め付ける胸の痛みをさえ消えないぜ。禁断の鎖がず細い体そこでを合わせてやれも知らない夢とバラの戦場目をそらさせないお前は俺の
For some characters in this game, what sets them apart from others are their unique skills and abilities, and for others, it's their overinflated ego.
These two players go with their character like peanut butter and chocolate, you know,
like Smoketrail Gaming, the most powerful Frost in CCL.
And DudeJ, some punk-ass Johnny player.
He doesn't
I don't
mean
actually
that.
mean that. He's Combo God, and I'm Nova.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skill to find out who would win a death battle. Smoketrail Gaming, a loving father and a devoted soldier second, Smoketrail had a lot of responsibilities on his plate. As time went by in his militaristic development in the Middle East, specifically in Kuwait territory where he was stationed for a month, one of his army buddies took him to a video game alley and he was first introduced to fighting games. Although he was quite terrible at MKX, he found the experience to be fun and knew this would be the start of a second passion and enjoyable hobby for him. The mindset of that stuck with him on his trip home, where after just 2 months he got into MK11. And he started off learning Sub-Zero, who was his MKX main, and he found himself getting absolutely demolished in his first ever online encounters. My god, it was terrible. Double flawless brutalities, people were teabagging the shit out of him. It was honestly a terrible experience.
Hey, I didn't. I was nice enough to, not do any of that. But anyways, it wasn't long until he found that his best and most suited character was Frost. I mean, she's kind of broken on range. Go on.
And now that he found himself the perfect character, he needed the perfect name, and it hit him like a crowd of bricks. He would be known as Smoketrail Gaming. Smoketrail embodies Frost in the most fortuitous of ways. While other fighters may take interest in the character's setups, Smoketrail has a more optimal approach to the character. He's developed a signature build that is piped full of built-in neutral tools. This variation designed to optimize the damage he can get off with punishing, and to maximize the ways he can maintain his neutral space. This fighting style is arguably the most optimal way to play the character, and his feats can regurgitate such claims.
This man has gone head-to-head with the likes of Nocturnal, DJ Pendejo, Goldbanks Combo, G-Man Sharingan, and a ton of others like J-Rock, and he actually won.
But he's not invincible. This guy has a kryptonite weakness to Edenians and struggles to fight on equal ground with opponents that are more patient than him. His entire game plan removes and revolves on your ability to whiff, act on impulse, and make subtle mistakes. If you don't do any of those things, Smoketrail is going to have a hard time opening you up. And when he struggles to get in and applying neutral, that's when he himself becomes predictable. And most disappointing of all, though his offense may be powerful, his defense is weak. Which is why he believes so heavily on his ability to space opponents out and avoid all possible aggression, because if he ever were to be put against it, it wouldn't go so well. This was how Combo God Gaming was able to defeat him. By constantly staying on his face and making all the right reads to stay in control, Smoketrail fell fast.
Well, despite all these drawbacks, he's not going to stay frozen in place for long. I mean, one way or another, you don't want to catch the smoke from him, you know what I mean?
He'll bring the smackdown ice cold. Born into the world a Puerto Rican Christian boy, young Jaden lived a relatively easygoing lifestyle with his family. Boring, but peaceful. I digress. What's most important is that Jaden was introduced to Mortal Kombat through the 10th installment in late 2015. He wasn't very good at the game and only decided to grind the game seriously when he received MK11 for 3 Kings Day, some random holiday I know nothing about. Starting off being a spammer like all children do, his keen interest in the game skyrocketed into an unhealthy obsession when he performed his first ever combo. And after that, the rest was history. That's when he became DudeJ. DudeJ has a very unique approach to Johnny Cage that combines the most traditional way of playing the character, neutral and space control, but he also combines it with a unique set of abilities that can amplify his combo damage and give him the maximum amount of opportunities to kill his opponent. Utilizing his sunglasses ability, he has a crushing blow linked to a fatal blow cancel which DudeJ can use when low on health, getting an incredible comeback factor. And his mastery of neutral is actually quite impressive, being able to equal some of the best CCL has to offer in certain situations. And let's not forget the force balls he employs, and this incredible ability that allows him to reset the neutral if he spins a bar of defensive and offensive even on block. This perfects the neutral capabilities of the character and gives DudeJ almost every possible opportunity to succeed. Anyways, meeting fellow content creator and YouTuber DJ Pendejo and MK11 legend, Combo God Gaming by chance, he began to rack up some serious feats. He's bested DJ Pendejo, Nightshade, Brusque Poet, and Mr. Anonymous. Unfortunately, he's not quite at his best just yet.
Weaknesses, I mean, this guy may have a few skills, but he hasn't mastered any of the characters he's even learned, like Johnny. He uses his tools and his arsenal in general, while effective, can be limited at times. Big Bird, one of our homies in Discord, demolished him in a Johnny mirror. I mean, it's clear that he's not quite as powerful just yet.
But even at his worst, Jay still has perseverance, skill, and a charisma that packs a punch. Any opponent would be quite unlucky to have DudeJ as their target. Alright, the fighters are set and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle. Let's get this.
Even you don't take me seriously.
There's very little I do, Snow Fox.
A fatal mistake, Cage.
Round 1, fight!
You're pathetic. Get up.
Round 2, fight! fight. Round 2, fight! Finish her. Round 1, fight! Round 2, fight! Finish him!
Dang, talk about a shocker.
Yes, I can totally tell from the expression on your face. But in all honesty, this was a very interesting matchup. We originally predicted that DudeJ would win this, believing that although his Johnny is unmastered, his skills that he had already obtained would be more than enough to exploit Smoketrail's weakness, before he was overwhelmed himself. None of us expected Smoketrail to make a switch to Raiden.
Well, unexpectedly, this character switch provided a whole new grasp of neutral that Jay wasn't prepared for at all.
Now that DudeJ lost his kryptonite advantage towards Smoketrail, The only factor left was who could hit the hardest and who would overwhelm who. Luckily, we were able to utilize our new power scaling system to determine the power level and output of both players. Starting off with DudeJ. The best way to compare DudeJ's strength is in his fight with Mr. Anonymous in a previous set not too long ago. He was able to win the fight 3-0. Now, Anonymous was able to go toe-to-toe with a base form combo god, in which he lost closely in 8-10. For DudeJ to surpass this level of power, DudeJ would have to have a power level of around 170,000. Now this is a very impressive number, but Smoketrail was in a completely different league. So Smoketrail was able to go toe-to-toe with Combo God, and in the fight, he utilized his full power against him. Combo God was still able to win, but only after using his full power as well. Now because Combo God's power is completely incalculable, the only way we were able to scale Smoketrail was by using his second feat against Mr. Darky, the 6th Grandmaster of CCL. In their fight, which was a 1-4, Smoketrail was able to narrowly defeat Mr. Darky's Nightwolf utilizing his Frost. To have enough power and capability to pull this off, he would need to have a power level of around 1.4 million. That's almost 10 times more powerful than DudeJ's Anonymous feat.
I mean, both of these fighters really well, but, you know, just to tell you the truth, one guy got his cheeks clapped, the other one didn't.
Now, I know Fire and Ice usually doesn't mix, but it looks like Lightning and Ice does. The winner is Smoketrail Gaming.
Next time on Death Battle, huh?